Things officially went from bad to worse in the city of Mankia. The biggest riot so far this year erupted outside City Hall, where £20 land was ransacked by office workers who could not be restrained by Constable Iqbal. At a time when unemployment is at an all-time high, pollution is at its highest, and the council tax is crippling both businesses and residents, the mayor was unavailable for comment. But it's not all doom and gloom. The mayor opened up a new Oxo Bucks yesterday outside the Happy Monday arcade, where their opening deal of 2 puffs for the price of 1 is luring even the healthiest of breathers. What a breeze. In a statement from the mayor's office, the mayor was quoted as saying,
"Bollocks."
You're wallowing, Mr. Mayor.
You're very observant, Miss Escala.
Don't listen to all that nonsense. It's the media's job to embellish everything and make it sound as if the entire world's going to hell in a handcart.
Well, isn't it? Did the media embellish the rioting? Did the media embellish the fact that I haven't enforced the death penalty once since being elected? Did they embellish the reality that the police force is reduced to 1 and the prisons are stuffed to capacity? I'm still your boss, you know.
I know. I accept that things aren't looking very positive at the moment, but this is certainly not the answer. With all due respect, Mr. Mayor.
Don't say respect. Call me Dave.
Sir, I have been your PA for 6 years now, and during that time we've faced some very difficult situations.
The war, the expenses scandal, the bedroom tax, the bin strike.
And we've always pulled through.
The coalition.
I know it's a tough time, but you can't afford to get down like this, especially with Dickie Nicky snapping at your heels.
Dickie Nicky, I like that.
He's waiting for you to mess up, Dave. Sir, please don't give him the satisfaction. Be strong.
I'd love to see him try and do my job for an hour, let alone a term. Let him try and sign death penalties all day. What am I meant to do when the prisons are full and these people barely deserve a cell in the first place? Why can't I do this, Escala? This is what I was born to do, to be a leader. I went to the right school, I got the right degree, I made the right connections. It's meant to be easy.
Is it?
It was all laid out for me, but I'm just not cut out for it. I'm a failure, I'm weak.
The fact that you don't want to kill somebody, but riding a bike on the wrong side of the road is not a sign of weakness.
And yet the laws have to be reinforced or the coalition will have my balls on a kebab.
I've got some messages from the Brand Party about the mechanical tree initiative.
Oh, not those vegan fuckers again. I'll tell them where they can't shove the trees.
It could be good for popularity.
Are you kidding? People only want death. Are you suggesting I spend my time encouraging hippies planting trees instead of capital punishment?
But you can't afford to lose their support in the council.
I think I don't know that. I mean, what's the key to success in politics? Become a magician who can somehow please everyone.
I think you need a holiday, sir.
A holiday? This is an experiment to see if my approval rates can get any lower.
I think this could be the perfect time to take a holiday. You could leave someone in charge and picture it as going away to research the state of other cities' financial situations and state penalties. Meanwhile, leave someone to deal with the mess. You'll return and everyone will be happy because things got even worse in your absence.
Do you think?
I really do. The only question is, who could you possibly trust with all that responsibility and power? It would have to be someone really close to you who knows the ins and outs of how this office operates. But someone who is totally inferior to you and couldn't possibly do a good job as you do.
You're a genius. Get the dick in here.
What?
Dickie Nicky.
Nicky?
Of course, Nicky. Who are you thinking?
Oh no, I'm just
Right,
surprised.
it's perfect. We'll give the fucker exactly what he wants. Let him run the city for a week or two, let him get his claws into all these files and sign as many death penalties as he can stomach. The public will go bonkers, he'll go grey, the Liberals will be showing up as the extremist nutcases they are, and Manky will be begging to have me back after a week. Escala, you're a genius.
Genius.
Get him in here. Shit. Good morning, Mr. Angelo.
Mr. Mayor?
How are you this morning?
I'm a lot better if I hadn't seen the news with my morning coffee. I imagine you've seen the news. It's a bit of a mess out there, wouldn't you say?
Wow, straight in, Nikki. I wouldn't have you any other way. I have indeed seen the news this morning, and that is exactly why I wanted to speak to you.
Oh?
Yes, I'm heading off for a few weeks for research. I'm going to go to Lancia and Bromia to research their state penalty system and see how we can implement some of their successes.
I see. Is it really the best time to be swanning off on holiday? As your partner in the coalition, I feel it's my duty to make sure you're using the taxpayers' money wisely.
This will be no holiday, I assure you, Nikki, and I thought you'd be quite into the idea of walking in my shoes for a few weeks.
Excuse me?
Yes. Let's see how big your feet really are. If you're ready to put your money where your mouth is, who best to look after the city while I'm gone?
Who indeed? I'll be delighted.
I had a feeling you would be. Escler will be here, of course, to help you sort through the files, but I'm sure you'll be fine.
I'm sure we will.
So, is right now too soon?
Now?
Yes, I think I'm ready. That last news report was a bit of a tipping point, to be honest, so if you're all set here, I'll get my research trip cracking.
So you're really going right this minute?
Indeed, Escler. You can call me anytime, but I'm sure you two will get along just great.
I'm sure we will.
So I do think this is just a little bit sudden.
Impulsive, Escler. Impulsive. Have fun, you two.
Coffee, please, Escaler.
Right away, sir.
I prefer you to address me as Mr. Mayor. That's all right. We'd best get used to it. Tag Nicky Angelo. Hashtag newsroom. There's a new mayor in town.
Your coffee, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Escaler.
So shall we get started?
Yes, absolutely. Right away. Where shall we start?
These are some of the current legal complaints lodged against citizens. Most are facing the death penalty.
Why are there so bloody many?
Because our mayor isn't a fan of killing people for ridiculous crimes.
I wouldn't call them ridiculous.
Marrying a foreigner. Some would call that ridiculous.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Marrying a foreigner is
No,
ludicrous.
I know.
Now I can see why all these prisoners are just wandering around the city, because our mayor doesn't want to. Claude Adjucheek, charged participating in a civil union ceremony that has been deemed invalid, and all the following fornication that surely followed. Well, this is perfect. A simple crime, absolutely, 100% against the law. He hasn't denied these charges, and he's gay too. I hate gay people. I'll make an example of this Claude Adjucheek immediately.
Shall I set up a trial date, sir?
The public doesn't want trials, Escaler. They want action. I'll send Constable Iqbal over to arrest him immediately. Now, what you shall do is inform the press office and tell them that on his first day in office, Nicky Angelo has already taken action and ordered the death penalty for one of Mankia's uncaught criminals. Justice will be coming to this city.
speak?
Yeah?
I'm Constable Iqbal. I've come to arrest you. Can I come in, please?
You've come to what?
Arrest you.
Seriously? Seriously?
Yeah, I've been sent by the new mayor, Mr. Angelo. I got a warrant for your arrest.
What for, Constable? What have I done?
For participating in a civil union ceremony that has been deemed invalid and not following fornicating that surely followed.
Oh, yeah. That.
Can I come in, please? It's freezing out here.
Give me a minute, Constable. Izzy! Hello, Constable. Just walk up the stairs to the 22nd floor, and I'm second on the left.
Is there no lift?
No, the electric door. The lift's broken, I'm afraid. See you in a mo.
For fuck's sake.
Mr. Jessup, please calm down. I've had phone calls coming out of my ears all day. Yes, well, everyone is innocent, aren't they? Yes, so I'll do my best, but you need to understand that you did break a law, despite how ridiculous you think it is. Yes, I know. Listen, Mr. Jessup, if someone knocks on your door and requires the use of your toilet, you must let them in, even if they're Cockney. Or homeless. Just fill in the paperwork and I'll get back to you as soon as I can, okay? Thanks, bye. What?
Hi, Izzy, it's me.
Oh, Claude, can I call you back? It's Maddie's here.
Not really. I'm being arrested.
What?
Yeah, I need my lawyer, please.
What on earth have you been arrested for?
Let me remember. Participating in a civil union ceremony is deemed invalid. The following fornicating was surely followed.
Oh, Claude, I warned you.
Yeah, I know. There's this new mayor, apparently, Mr. Angelo.
Yes, so I gather. My phone's been
Come
red
on,
hot.
Izzy.
Okay, of course, I'll sort it. Of course.
Thanks. Some moron is here to arrest me now, so I'll call you from jail, okay?
Now, there's a sentence I hoped you'd never say.
You and me both. Do you know what they would do with a face like mine in jail?
It's not your face I'm worried about, dear brother.
Hurry up, Izzy. I'd like to be home in time for tea.
You don't hold your breath. I haven't met this new mayor yet, and I'm not sure he'll even see me, but I'll see what I can do.
Wait, you're going straight to the mayor, not to a judge?
This is Friday, all the judges will be playing golf.
Yeah.
We need to act quickly.
He has a bit of reputation, you know, this Mr. Angelo. Just want to look up top and I'll be out of here in no time.
The law isn't that simple, Claude.
The law? Oh, please, get me a sick bucket. Do you know how ludicrous all of this is? I'm being arrested for being gay.
No, you're not. You're being arrested for getting married. Equally not okay. Besides, these laws were never expected to see the light of day.
Bloody good reasons. Hurry up, Izzy.
Claude,
Yeah.
keep away from those prisoners.
Can't make any promises.
God, Dave, pick up the phone. I don't want to leave a bloody message.
Not heard of that one before. Still, the law is the law. Death.
Yes, hello, can I help? I'm here to see Mr. Angelo, please. It's a matter of extreme emergency. Is he available, please?
I'll see if he's free. Could I ask what it's about? I'm Escala Morgan, Mr. Angelo's PA. Just he's had quite a few visitors today.
I imagine he has.
A lot of people trying to get their loved ones off the hook. All sadly to no avail.
I see.
Could I ask your name?
Yes, my name is Isabella Juchik. I'm here on behalf of my brother Claude. He's been
I'll
arrested.
see if he's free, but there's no guarantee.
Please.
I'll do my best. Could you just wait through here?
Ah, Scara, there you are. Where would be a good, expensive restaurant to eat? I think I've done enough for one day, and I think that the civic expenses will run to a nice, decent restaurant. Would you like to join me? I could possibly fill you in on some of today's finer points of action if you like.
It's very kind of you to offer, Mr. Mayor, but I'll have to decline. I've got to go home and feed my cats.
Ah, didn't have you down for a cat lady escaler. You got no boyfriend then?
There's another appeal here to see you, sir.
No! I've had enough of all those pathetic people trying to get me to change my mind. What have you done with all that stuff?
Most of it's in the council chamber, except for the BMW, which is in the car park.
Well, get rid of it, but keep that car, though. I'll want to look at it later. Who is it, anyway?
Isabel Aguicheek, sister of Claude Aguicheek, your first case this morning, Mr. Mayor. She's desperate to see you.
I'm sure she is, just like all the others.
I think you should see her, sir.
Why?
Her father was Judge Aguicheek, very well respected, very well connected.
If you think you're going to let that influence me, then you're very much mistaken.
It would do no harm to see her. You saw all the rest. We don't want her crying discrimination.
No, I suppose not. All right, then, show her in. It won't take long, and then I'm definitely going out for lunch.
The Mayor will see you now. He likes to be called Mr. Mayor.
Mr. Angelo, my name is Isabella Ducic. I am here on behalf of my brother Claude. Today he was arrested and sentenced to death by a warrant sent by your office.
Oh yes, I signed it myself this morning. Is there a problem?
Yes, there is, Mr. Angelo. He's innocent. I'd like to apply to have him released on bail until I can defend him against the charges. I'd like him released immediately, please.
I'm afraid that won't be possible, Miss Aguicheek. Your brother is already sentenced and to be executed on Wednesday, I believe. Would you like to attend? I could possibly still get you a ticket. They've been selling really well.
Mr. Angelo, you and I both know that these laws were enacted as part of a political deal for the mayor to stay in power. No one ever expected them to be acted upon.
Then they were wrong. The law is the law.
What if it's bad law, made up for all the wrong reasons? Dirty deals done behind closed doors to stay in power?
It's still the law. It has to be obeyed. What do you do for a living, Miss Aguicheek?
I'm a lawyer.
You're a lawyer. I thought as much. And are you one of those troublesome, money-grabbing, ambulance-chasing shysters? Or are you more idealistic, more caring?
I specialise in human rights abuse and asylum appeals.
And what does your brother do?
He was an actor. Well, he wants to be.
An actor? Well, there are plenty of those around. He won't be missed much. What do actors contribute to the good of society, I ask you?
Mr. Angelo, all I'm asking for is a stay of execution to give me time to lodge an appeal.
There is no appeal. There is no judge or jury, only the law. The law is black and white. It's not grey, and it's certainly not any shade of pink. It's just the law, we have to obey it. And I am its enforcer. My humble task, my duty, and I'm expected to do my duty.
So orders are orders. And you are just following orders, are you, Mr. Angelo? I think we all found out in Nuremberg that that is no defence against justice.
You calling me a Nazi? I'm hurt. I'm not blindly obeying anyone, Miss Aguicheek. I'm perfectly aware of the consequences of my actions. And unlike some people around here, I could mention, I'm not afraid to be unpopular. Tough decisions need to be made, and this city needs a mayor who's not afraid to take these actions. The law is the law. It's not for me or for you to obey it. We must always understand it.
But we have to question if it is wrong. I'm pleading with you. Claude can't help the way he is.
No? And if not, then he should be ashamed of himself and keep quiet. Walking around this city, marrying other men. What's mercy got to do with it?
The quality of mercy.
Don't give me any of that Shakespeare bollocks. This is the 21st century. Things are a little different now. These are desperate times, and desperate times require desperate measures. I can't help you.
Can't or won't?
Both. I'd like for you to go now. I'm getting really hungry. Escape there! Show Miss Adjucheek out, please. Scaler! So, what if I did let your precious brother off? What message will that send out to all the other lawbreakers? Let me ask you this, Miss Adjucheek. What is the purpose of these laws, of any law?
To protect innocent people.
Is that what they told you at law school? The purpose of law is to keep order. Our order. People can't go around the city doing what they like. It's one thing to be tempted, and another thing to fall.
He's my brother. I'd do anything.
Why do you think? Oh, so there is no limit to brotherly love.
What do you want?
I want nothing. I'm a happy, honest, simple man. There's nothing I want badly enough to compromise my integrity. But
Go on.
well, there are some things, certain things I would, shall we say, like.
Okay. What is it that you would like?
Are you sure you want to know?
I need to know. What is it that you would like?
I'd like you,
What?
you, on your knees.
You want me to beg? Oh, I can beg.
That's not what I meant. I've had people waiting out that carpet all day, begging, pleading, crying. You know what I mean?
You're disgusting.
Oh, choose your words carefully, Miss Lawyer. This offer could be withdrawn at any time. So there is a limit to brotherly love.
I'd like to see my brother now, please.
That's nice. That's not a problem at all. It's better to say goodbye properly. Think about my offer, though. Here's my card. Ring me if you change your mind. Don't leave it too long, though. I might change mine.
Sorry, miss, but as you can see, we're running a bit short of space. Josh up and overseas, but nobody wants them. We can't get them to work, you see, so they send them straight back. Sometimes they don't even open the containers. As it is, the new maid's thinking about turning containers into prison. No go to the picture anymore, it's all rubbish, isn't it? And it is an exception, no problem. Best thing nobody will work for a bowl of rice anymore. Anyway, I've made me one of the biggest ones we've got. It's not very big guitar, really, but it's only here till Wednesday. I'm sorry, Mrs. Your brother.
It's quite all right, Constable. You seem like a kind, decent person. What do you make of all this?
Me? Well, I don't get paid to do anything. There's work to be done and only me to do it. Well, with that 6 year on the stick and the other half to to get out of bed, there's only the like to me willing to work. Not much, but it's regular money and I'm on my own since my husband buggered off.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not even no good to me. Couldn't get a job, he got from Maine Day.
Oh, where's he from? Pakistan?
No, it was sealed. He's a software engineer. He had to go to North Korea to find a job. He didn't capital city, Pyongyang. Very nice apparently. He said the city's clean and the streets, and there's no crime. And that train's run on time. We got a postcard last week. He said he wanted to go over, but he don't want to live in a city that sounds like a bed spring. Anyway, here it is. Yeah. Number 37.
Depressing, isn't it? there, is he?
Of course you don't.
So, how did it go? How long do I have to stay in there?
Well, I'm not sure yet.
What?
Well, it didn't quite go to plan.
What do you mean?
You should have seen him, Claude. I went in there to talk sense, and all he saw was a piece of horse.
Told you so? He's a notorious scumbag, is he? I said it.
So no, but what do we do now?
What does he want? Exactly.
Use your imagination.
Bastard.
You're not serious!
Kinda! What? What? I'm gonna die there, is
Oh,
he?
no, you're not. Stop being such a drama queen. I will get you out the proper legal way.
Oh, the proper legal way, because that way is working so fucking well so bloody far!
Hell, you know what I was dealing with. Now he's pissed me off and I can come back fighting and still keep my dignity.
Is he? This guy, he makes the law. He can kill somebody just for looking at them the wrong way. He doesn't play by the rules.
Oh, and that means none of us should.
Maybe. If it's a matter of life and death.
Won't come to that.
Is you think you should say you're not the one in there?
Easy! You want me to give up everything I believe in?
Now who's being the drama queen?
Oh, I'm being a drama queen because I want to have sex with a scumbag for a favour. How can you even ask this of me?
If the situation reversed, I would have sex with a monkey to save your life, and you know it.
Yes, and I'm sure that would take a lot of persuading. Lord, my baby brother, you know I would do anything for you, but this... It doesn't have to come to this. How can you not understand?
I do understand, Dissy. It's just I'm scared, that's all. I just got married and...
I will stop this. I promise I will.
Time's up, miss. Sorry.
Speak soon.
Speak simply. You look after my brother, won't you? He's very delicate.
I can see that. You'll be alright, though.
Well, it's not him I'm worried about, it's the other prisoners.
How do you mean?
You know, shower, soap.
Oh, I get you now. Oh, you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, we've run out of soap.
You have 2 new messages. Message received today at 3:15 p.m.
Dave, oh God, when you back? Nikki's losing it.
Second message received today at 3:17 p.m.
Dave, I hope you're enjoying your time off. And now there's no need to hurry back. I'm already halfway through your pile of cases. Things are going very well, and the tough approach is definitely working. Ciao.
Hello, Mummy. Yes, it's a beautiful day, isn't it? Oh, that sounds lovely. I'd love to see what you planted. Yes, we're fine. I just wondered if you'd seen the news about Claude. I just wanted to let you know that I won't let anything happen to him. He's the same old Claude, laughing and joking and... What? That sounds nice. Yes. No, that's okay. I was just talking about Claude. Mum, I'm going to have to go. I'm getting another call through. It's very important. It's about Claude. Okay, I'll call you same time tomorrow. Speak soon. Miles, any news? The injunction? We'll call him again. Listen, Miles, I am running out of options here. I have called every judge in the city and spoke to everyone and used up every favour I've ever earned. You're my only hope. What do you mean he doesn't want to get involved? I know they're all scared of him, and there's a weasel. Listen, just try him again. Miles, okay? Miles? Miles?
Are you alright?
I'm fine, thank you.
Can I buy you a drink?
I've got one, thanks.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, Esclair, it's Dave. Are innocent people really going to die because of me?
What were you expecting exactly?
Right. Okay. Thanks. I know this sounds strange, but I think I'd like to help you.
Sorry?
I'd like to help you. It sounds like you're in trouble.
And who are you? International Rescue?
No, I was just sitting here.
Yes, well, it was a private conversation.
It's a loud private conversation.
I'm sorry, I'll move!
No, I'm sorry. I apologise. I really would like to help you.
And who are you?
Just call me Dave.
Right, Dave. And why do you want to help me? Let me guess, because you want to get my clothes off!
No. Let's just say I wouldn't mind making the new mayor look like a fool.
He doesn't need much help.
You've met him. No, his public face is one thing, but behind closed doors it's a different matter. A different ball game.
He's certainly got balls.
What's he done to you, man?
It's not what he's done. It's my fault. Naturally. I who dare to have a pair of breasts, who dares to walk into an office with my law degree and have an intelligent conversation about crime, justice and punishment. I who dares to have a vagina that will tempt the most honest and innocent and respectful and honourable of men.
He tried it on with you.
He did.
Sorry.
It's all right. It's not your fault.
Well, I meant what I said. I'd like to help you and help your brother if I can as well.
So I don't know who you are, and I'm not feeling very trusting these days. Mr. Johnston Stone. Is that your real name?
Of course.
Sounds like a porn star.
Really? I like that one, but never mind. Will you call me?
If I remember this conversation in the morning, I will call you Mr. Johnston Stone.
Well, I'm glad because you've helped me realise something tonight. Some people are meant to be powerful and some people are not. I mean, power can be too easily abused, exploited, taken for granted. What we need to do is to fight to ensure the wrong people don't end up in these positions of power. I'm already seeing the consequences after only a few days. If you find a position that works for you, great. Ride it. Ride it hard until you can bear it no longer, and certainly when it feels well and right, but if you're in a position that doesn't work for you or sit right with you, you need to develop new strategies. I mean, what we do should always feel good and pleasurable and fulfilling, right?
Oh, honey, I could not agree more.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm Marie. I own this place. Well, for the time being at least.
No, I was just talking to...
A friend of yours, she left. Something you said happens a lot in here.
But I was trying to help her.
The old damsel in distress. Well, honey, There's a damsel right here in distress. You can help me, you lady.
How could I possibly help you?
Well,
Oh, Jesus.
I've got this letter from the new mayor. He's gonna close me down.
Steve. Perhaps we can help each other.
Oh.
Is that Mr. Johnston Stone?
That the accused did maliciously and repeatedly, without care and a forethought, ride her bicycle on the pavement. Well, that's an easy one. Section 44, paragraph 22, page 5. Is the accused above the age of criminal responsibility? Well, let's just see now. Yes, she's older than 8. In fact, she's 12. Should have known better at that age. And the sentence is death. Escaler, would you get down to W.H. Sings for me and get me a rubber stamp with my signature? I'm developing repetitive pain injury.
What colour?
It doesn't have a colour. It's a joke. Repetitive pain.
The stamp. What colour ink?
Well, I don't know. That's what you're here for, to make little decisions. I just make the big decisions.
Right then. Seems appropriate.
Because I'm the man.
You certainly are. And I'd lay off the energy drinks if I were you.
But you're not me, are you? That's the problem. You can't be me because you're a woman, for one thing. I've been watching you. Don't think I haven't. You've got penis envy. Admit it, Escaler.
How could anybody be jealous of a little penis like...
Mr. Macy, there's somebody here to see you.
What is it, Butch? More trouble?
Nah, some girl. Looks harmless. Is it A or B, sir?
What was A again?
A, let them in. Or B, shoot them.
Yes, I must remember not to get them mixed up. Again.
A or B, sir?
What's she like?
Nothing special. Says she's a lawyer.
That's what they all say, Butch. All right, let her in.
A or B, Mr. Macy?
A, you complete moron, A.
That's an A, Butch. Send her in. Worth every penny. I must say that the number of complaints have certainly dropped off since I've had him on the door.
I can't imagine why. I'll go see who it is. Miss Aguichi, to see you, Mr. Mayor.
Leave us, please, Escaler. So, Miss Isabella Aducheek. LLB, Oxford. Very impressive CV. I've had you checked out, of course. I'm a Cambridge man myself. Still a blue is a blue.
Sorry, I didn't realise we were rerunning the boat race. I'll get straight to the point. I accept your proposal. However indecent and disgusting I find it, I will you know what? In exchange, you'll commute my brother's death sentence to community service. You must appear to the public that justice has been served and you have delivered mercy for the good of the city.
There's that word again. Mercy. Yes, I must really look that up. Oh yes, I quite agree
Good.
that you are at my mercy. I take it you have conditions. You are a lawyer after all.
Of course, for our mutual protection.
Very well. Tell me.
Well, no witnesses. No record this event ever took place.
Absolutely. I have my reputation to think of.
No, I don't. A document commuting Claude's death sentence signed by you.
Very well. Anything else?
Place and time of my choosing.
Very well. Anything else?
And a blindfold.
A blindfold. I don't see why not. Each to their own. When do you want to do it? I'm free on Thursday.
You're executing my brother on Wednesday. That might be a little late.
Oh, yes, I forgot.
Tonight, 10 o'clock at the Tear Hotel, room 13. It's next to the Glory Hole Bar, Canal Street. No records, remember? Write them down.
Very well, I won't. This is all a bit, you know,
Sleazy.
I was going to say romantic. Ruined it now.
Just sign the document and I'll be on my way.
What is this? I'll have to read it first. I'll tell you what. I'll bring it with me and sign it later. After you've fulfilled your part of the bargain.
And I'm supposed to trust you.
You can trust me. I'm the mayor. Miss Adjucheek, don't you want to hear my conditions? It's only fair you've had some.
Far away.
I haven't got any. Just don't try anything stupid now. You're not stupid. You're really quite clever. But clever people do the most stupid things when they think they're being clever. You understand? Oh, yes, and one more thing. Try to wear something a little more appropriate. Get your hair done. Put some makeup on. Make an effort! Wear something a little more attractive. I imagine you have been on a date before, yes? Good! I look forward to it. It's in my mental diary. I, Adjucheek, 10 till midnight.
10 till midnight? No, that's not what's
Not what? If you think you're going to shortchange me, Cinderella, you're very much mistaken. I will have my pound of flesh. Or you will. Agreed?
Agreed.
Very well. See you later, look forward to it. Escape la! There you are. Good to see you. You weren't listening at the door by any chance, were you?
No, I wasn't. Why?
Oh, nothing. What's that?
Messages from the coalition partners. They're over the moon with your new law enforcement policy.
Let me have them. I know what they want. They want me. Everybody wants Nicholas C. Angelo. Cometh the hour, cometh the man. This is the hour, Scaler. And as I may have mentioned before, I am the man. Right. Cancel my secret meeting. We send them back to Bongo Bongo Land Party. I'll have to see them next week. I've got to get ready. I've got a date.
Can't get you out of my head. Ooh la 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 la, ooh la 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 la, ooh la 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 la, ooh la 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 la.
It's me, the porter.
There are no porters. This isn't fucking Macbeth!
It's Johnstonstone PI. Let me in, please.
What's with the whole bloody porter business?
I'm sorry, I'm busy. I'm still on the bypass. Some protest or other. I'm sorry, Jesus. Right. Yes, of course. There's a camera here in the front. It'll record everything in Super HD. It's good for at least 2 hours. It's special equipment we private investigators use. I borrowed it from a friend of mine.
I thought you didn't have any friends, Dave.
Fine, I got it from Argos. Smell.
The room's loaded with them. The reason I left, the head stuck out the window until Can we hurry up, please? Now we're here for his midnight out.
I'm there.
You the what, Mr. Stone?
I'll show you how to use it. It's fairly straightforward. You just point the remote control at the stereo and press the big red button. There. It's fairly straightforward, but do you want me to show you again?
I think I got it. Okay, let's get ready.
Oh, man. I don't mind showing you again, really. You can be quite Perhaps I should stay. I mean, he's a tricky little shit, this Nicky. He might get violent. I could hide in the wardrobe.
Well, that's the first place to look.
Or behind the arras.
There isn't one.
No. I'm only thinking of your...
Yes, I can see it.
safety.
What are you doing here, Dave? Mr. Johnstonstone, or whatever your bloody name is. I know what I'm doing. I'm trying to save my brother from some crazed Nazi maniac who's quite happy to hand out death sentences to innocent people because the dickless pimp of a whore, Mayor, has whored himself out to every nutcase party in the city just so he can keep his big salary and his big pension and save his own worthless fucking skin. And that's why I'm here in this shithole looking like Miley Cyrus from the VMA Awards. That's him! Hide!
Right. Excuse me.
Who is it?
It is I, Nicholas C. Angelo, love interest, hero of the hour, and mayor of the city.
Come in!
My. You don't scrub up that bad. Is that something from your bottom drawer? Or have you been out to Marks and Spencer's especially?
Especially for you, Mr. Mayor.
How nice. Do formal. But please, now that we are alone, we can be a little less formal. Just call me Sir. Excuse me for a minute, I'm just going to do a bug sweep. Yes. Very good. Very good. Very good. Yes, very good. Yes, very good. Oh, very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Yes. Can't be too careful these days. It's a good app on the old iPhone 12. Spy sweep. No praying eyes or ears. We don't want anyone listening to our private little arrangement now, do we?
Very simple. Shall we get started?
Well, what's the rush? After all, you've got the pleasure of my company for the next 2 hours. We should at least get to know each other a little bit. I'll tell you what, I shall put some music on, and then you can sit here, and then we shall talk all about me. I brought a playlist. I think you'll enjoy my taste in music. Oh, this one will do very nicely. What's that smell?
It must be the canal. Where do I
me. You can come a little bit closer. I'm not going to hurt you. I've got a degree in social anthropology. You're in safe hands. You sure we're alone?
Completely.
And nobody knows we're here?
Well, I certainly haven't told anyone. You know, this is something I want to advertise.
You could do a lot worse. Might be a new career for you. It's a lot more honest than being a lawyer.
This coming from a politician.
What have you got against politicians? We run the country on your behalf, protect you from the evils of the world.
Make up stupid laws, put your brother in jail, threaten to kill him, blackmail you into doing this for your own selfish pleasure.
Oh, mate, you've got a point there. But those are the perks of the job. The exercise of power is no fun unless you get something from it. Who in their right mind would go into politics if all they ended up with was a pitiful pension and a worthless knighthood? Does this place have a clean glass of any description? Yes, I did. Very well written, concise. I like that. Who wrote it for you?
Did you sign it?
I did, as promised.
And can I see it? Not that I don't trust you.
Oh yes, of course you can. Have it here with me somewhere. Oh dear, I left it in the office. How stupid of me. Oh no, wait. It's here, in my jacket pocket. It was here the whole time. That's for later, your reward. A deal is a deal, Miss Ajuchi. Oh, I love this one. Join in, Miss Ajuchi. You're no fun at all, are you? No wonder you haven't got a boyfriend, and to be honest, you're a bit of a bore. You need to lighten up in your life. Here, have some amaretto.
I've had wine, thanks.
Oh, I must say, the air is very bracing up here. I can feel my heartbeat.
It's the canal! It's famous for it.
Right! Let's get down to business. You're not very interesting to talk to, and as your mother did probably tell you once, it's rude to talk with your mouth full.
The blindfold! You promised! The blindfold!
So I did! Very well, get on it. I thought the blindfold was for you. That's not fun.
No, this is for you, Mr. Mercy.
Very well. Music.
What music would you like?
Track 6, quickly now. Where do you think you're going, Miss Sawyer? I'm keeping a firm grip on you.